What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Center Beacon. Today is going to be a video tip, tutorial, call it what you will. Just some little pointers on how to maximize your first bot. If some of you play chess, it's kind of like not throwing away your first pawn. You want to try to get as much out of that piece as you possibly can. I know sometimes I play too aggressive, I've seen others play too aggressive, and what it causes us to do is maybe throw away that bot a little too early. So in this video I'm going to kind of show you some things where we kind of use cover when we can. Kind of like in this clip here, you can see that Terran Cossack comes off there from around that building, starts to focus on me, so I kind of back off a little bit until he's looking at somebody else, and then I take advantage of that situation. That Griffin right there had been locking down the center beacon with his ranged fire. It looks like he has Malots and maybe a Gecko or something. So I avoid him until I can get his attention on somebody else, and then I break cover and take him out. That Stalker was focused on my buddy, so I turn around, I deal with him. But basically in this first sequence here, we try to expose ourselves as little as possible. We get a couple beacons, looks like we get several good kills here, and as you'll see in this sequence here, I'm actually going to get both of those guys you're looking at, and then there maybe even like another guy. I was kind of surprised that like I didn't go down on this one, but if you can believe it, I actually get that guy too. So this was like a really good first bot. Put the red team on their heels. You can see we're getting all the beacons here because I had a really good random team. This is in the silver tier, what most people call the silver tier, by the way. So it's just kind of showing you, like, you want to get the most out of that first bot that you possibly can. Don't be so reckless, especially for people with 3-4 hanger slots. You really can't afford to be. And then those of us with 5, sometimes we tend to think that, like, oh, this first one I can kind of go crazy with it because I've got 4 more, in the magazine, so to speak. And a lot of times what I've noticed is when I go a little too crazy with that first bot, next thing you know, second bot, next thing you know, third bot. So I like to kind of set the pace with that first bot and really get as much as I can out of them before I start going back to the hangar to pull out more bots. So that's really all that this video is about. Some gameplay, a couple little tips there. You can see maximizing cover when possible, and then that Griffin's not really doing much there, so I kind of pop back out and take care of him. I'll kind of peek around the corner here, see what's going on. This game's pretty much over. But just through that few minutes of gameplay there, you can kind of see, like, where you can expose yourself safely and, really do some damage. And then other times, kind of dial it back a little bit just to preserve that first bot. Because if you have to run all the way back from spawn, oh man, it's just really going to, like, cost you in the game. It's going to waste a lot of time, especially on big maps. You can't do it on big maps. A smaller map like this, not as big a deal. Alright folks, that's it for that video. Nothing earth-shattering there. Some gameplay, a couple of tips. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time at the Center Beacon.